21 opposition MPs of Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance INDIA urged Governor Anusuya Uike to strive for restoration of normalcy and peace in Manipur. An 11-year-old girl sustains injury in firing by suspected Kuki militants at Kwakta Ward number 3 of Bishnupur district. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Sunday Primetime English News and I'm PREMI THANGJAM with the headlines in details. 21 opposition MPs of Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance INDIA urged Governor Anusuya Uike to strive for restoration of normalcy and peace in Manipur. The 21 opposition MPs met with Manipur Governor between this morning at Raj Bhavan in Imphal before they left for Delhi after completing their two-day visit. Become security problems for the country by valley dwellers and inaccessibility of valley by hill dwellers. They also inform about the issue of shortage of food and medicines and the plights of students and general public amid the crisis. Adhir Ranjan further maintained that Governor Anusuya Uike also stressed on the importance of putting concerted efforts in ending the violence. It may be mentioned that the visiting opposition delegates include MPs of INC, JDU, Trinamool Congress, DMK, CPI, CPIM, RJD, Samajwadi Party.
मसला समाधान करने के लिए केंद्र की सरकार पे सदन में मौका मिलते ही अपनी तरफ से हम दबाव डालेंगे। सूबे की सरकार, केंद्र की सरकार की जो खामियां हमें देखे गए, यहाँ की आम लोगों को जो सरकार के खिलाफ जो शिकायतें हैं, ये सारे मुद्दा हम लोग सदन के अंदर हम रखेंगे। तो जितना जल्दी हो सके ये सदन चलाने की अपील भी कर रहे हैं। आप लोगों की बदौलत हमारे हिंदुस्तान की सरकार को जो ज्यादा देर ना करते हुए हमारे अविश्वास प्रस्ताव को स्वीकारते हुए जल्द से जल्द मणिपुर की हाल निकालने के कोई चर्चा होना चाहिए, क्योंकि मणिपुर की हाल दिन पे दिन बिगड़ते जा रहे हैं। इसमें हमारे देश की हमारे सिक्योरिटी की खतरा पैदा होते जा रहे हैं। तो इसके मद्देनजर सब मिल के हम प्रयास करेंगे, यही हम कह के आज 21 मेंबरों ने जो डेलीगेशन लाए थे, हम गवर्नर साहिबा को ये बात रखे हैं।
Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo appreciated the 21 opposition MLAs of Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance for visiting Manipur. MLA Imo said the two-day visit of opposition MLAs gave a clear message on taking concerted efforts to bring peace in the state by keeping aside political interests. Imo expressed hope that holding positive discussion of the ongoing issue at the ongoing monsoon session of Parliament will help in bringing peace in the state. Furthermore, R.K. Imo appealed to media house outside the state to remain neutral towards the issue and to report only authenticated news.
The state government has worked its best to create a scenario where we can have peace over here. We are sincerely hoping that there'll be more proactive measures, no doubt, from the central government. We have submitted a list when the Home Minister was here. We have submitted a list when we visited the senior central ministers over there. And certain action needs to be done, no doubt. Stringent measures against these illegal armed forces which are applying in the state right now. Because how to bring peace is to stop violence. So we need to take these weapons.
Number 3 under Paugakchau Ikai police station of Bishnupur district. The 11-year-old girl named Alima, daughter of Muhammad Hassan, was washing dishes when a bullet hit on her right back. She was immediately rushed to Kwakta Primary Health Center where she was given first aid to later shifted to Bishnupur District Hospital for further treatment. Injured Alima was referred to Raj Medicity as she requires an operation. Expressing his concern, father of the injured has urged relevant authorities to prevent such untoward incidents in the future. Relation and Media, Assam Rifles, Lieutenant Colonel Abha K.S. denies the allegation of Apun Bamaira Paibi Lub Secretary Borayang Bigram Panchayat level El Indubala regarding Assam Rifles colluding with Kuki militants at Chairil Mangjil Manning of Command. Assam Rifles personnel were deployed at Changlangmai and Langza Hill on July 19 to provide safety corridor for volunteers of both affected communities in the area. Assam Rifles claimed that deployment of Assam Rifles, BSF, CRPF and state police resulted in pushing back volunteers from both sides and cessation of fire in the area. In the release, Assam Rifles also maintained that use of unauthorized civil drones is illegal and a punishable offence. And Federation of Civil Society Organization Fox Manipur organized a one-day People's Convention on present scenario in Manipur today at Iboyaima Sanglen created by Kuki community is also one such attack. He said, if Maitai wants to save its land, there is a need for single word and single platform. Speaking further, I also urge all CSOs and organizations to work under single platform in the interests of people. Speaking about demand of separation administration by Kuki, the retired professor said the demand came into existence since 1955 from Churchandpur and the issue got bigger with time. As moderator, representatives of various communities except for Kuki, leaders of CSOs, local clubs, Mairapaibi organizations and experts attended the event.
Mainland India was challenged to make it culture, education, I could get amongst Mangin Tagalay. Massing say, mainland India must be palmdi. Mainland India, but thinkers in the palmdi. I could make it ten to be Mahaning. Maduri Mahanang Bagi, Nasi Kuki, Torise, I Maduni and I Loge. I could Yan Jackson, Gundala Kodraba is using it. Lambia say, Nasi, Miro, Peter Yarway. Either I could see him, I don't Mohi Lambia, Piram the Yarway.
Economic and Resource Development Organization ERDO and Thangal Bazaar Traders Association today condemned the statement of Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF, which accused the goods train that arrived at Khongsang station was carrying arms and ammunitions. Public Secretary of ITLF Zinza Volzong in a statement claimed that the goods train which arrived at Khongsang station on July 24th was ferrying arms and ammunitions. Reacting sharply to the allegation, Secretary of Economic and Resource Development Organization Shanta Nahakpam said the statement by ITLF was to mislead and malign the image of traders community. And the cases of both bailable and non-bailable nature were filed against ITLF Public Secretary Zinga Volozong, also with a 2 crore defamation suit, and is also filed against ITLF. Shanta Nahakpam also warned of tomatoes, onions, cold drinks and sugar.
Prasagi confidence low naba land the saleva driver boy traders in boy sugum sing neutral in a thambio neutral in a labor sing sida provoke toraga hena akan ba mong the problem talk naba issue talk naba suma to birakanu aduga mayam da appeal to bining ba mana Manipur leba tongan ba trade ta to biriba adagi business to biba mi mayam da in Manipur ki railway se hosi open werabane aduna akoi ki nawai dei leramba transport ki bottleneck haib tare transport ki bottleneck se hosi Talabane Lobia, Nanga Potaramize, Lupa, Infal Guati, Lupa Marima Kaimanga, Guati, Deliga, Infal Guatiga Baramaneva, Hana Lermise, Railway Lakoti Masiki Pose, a home Momalak Doni Masipote, Apunma Punamaki Kanavaneva, Hosila even Manipur situation did escalate Tonova, Port Middle Land, Honova Adumba, Satabiracano.
Kaubru Lekha Lai Seva Committee today convened a general body meeting and resolved to lodge an FIR against people who were involved in desecration of Kaubru Lekha Shrine and other religious artifacts. In a meeting, it was also decided to change. Khairakpam Rakesh stressed on the importance of Kaubru Range and Kaubru Lekha Shrine and its relevance with culture and traditions of indigenous Maitai community. And considering its religious relevance, Kaubru Lekha Lai Seva Committee had acquired 89 acres in Kaubru Lekha in its name, and it also in the possession of a land deed. However, the violent clash had resulted to the desecration of this holy place. Therefore, the meeting was convened to reconstruct and restore the Kaubru Lekra shrine and to preserve it for future generations. Chief Advisor of KLLSC Yendrimbam Nando, Chief Spokesperson Mutum Churamani, along with locals attended the meeting.
Kaubru si akoigi oinadi asi holy place nena lawninge Kaubru da laifam chamaga nipan lei hairiba chamaga nipan si sekmai da leiba lai mayumgi maruoiba maiba mana discover tawrombani Kaubru asi maitei gi oina me adu asi laifam ne haibana maram oirakanda matamdugi ahanna haujibjiksu akoi sa nga na chingba akoi Kaubru da amata akoi hatte Kaubru da hauba leidu Kaubru dagi puraaga yumda yam phajana madu tharakanda hauragadi yumdu yam jana ingna chatla pali hebagi thajaba hojikso leidi aduga Kaubru dagi haurokpa laiwa aduna thongda thelagadi lai phattaba changde hebagi thajana baida adum thetnai Kaubru da pukhi da irupagana phattaba loinama ko e hainai Kaubru da chatpa ngamdabasi maruoina Kaubru
to Imphal today in a helicopter. The 42 Maitais were airlifted with initiative taken by Manipur government. A BJP team led by BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda warmly received the returnees as soon as they arrived at Imphal and took refuge at relief camp opened by Maitais of Assam. They arrived at Ziribam today and subsequently airlifted by helicopter till Imphal. A total of 79 Maitais who fled Mizoram will reach Imphal by tomorrow. It is worth mentioning that Maitais living in Mizoram fled the state due to security reason on the backdrop of crisis prevailing in Manipur. To Impact News, one of the women returnees recounted that Mizos had already warned the Maitai community in Mizoram not to step out of home, and they even cautioned the Maitais that
Koigi moi masenji haina bai waji loira matungda mo koiji mapan thokpa maitai yamta mapan thokpa yaro aduda thokpa taraga so pan yaro gani sana sana daita pu haina amuk haireba moise adugi muk khara leiraga amuk chi thokle moina akoigi Mizoram da leiba maitai macha sing loina chapi gro haina ne moina chi amuk thokle eba pamran thokki basi do adi mamangda kano MZP na su thokrabne chi thokpa sigidi mu hai haina khara mamang su thokki bne na kibidi khara phai adu oraga su moisi tangkun manga gi release koigi Mizoram pumba gi release tangkun manga tawa adida koisi tangkun manga sigi mamangda di koi chatningba pokleba ki reba leiga dobuse.
Well, on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on demand of Bishnu Noha Youth Federation Yaripok to revoke suspension of Nongpok Sekmai Police Station to OC. Keep watching Impact News.
Join Graphic Era, deemed to be University Dehradun, ranked amongst the top 55 universities of India by NIRF 2023 and amongst top 300 to 400 engineering institutions in the world by Times Higher Education.
Pung manga makai fauba dermatologist consult taubugi khudong chaba su leigani. For more details, please contact 9863882960.
Manipur Institute of Aviation and Hospitality, Changangai Airport Road. Admission open for commercial pilot training, air hostess training, airport operations and airline management, diploma in hotel management, bachelor in vocational in hotel management, with exclusive on-campus interview, placement assistance cell, and scholarship facilities. More than 150 placements in last few months at reputed airlines and hotel industry. For more details, please contact Manipur Institute of Aviation and Hospitality.
Welcome to UNACO College Kongman, a co-educational college affiliated to Manipur University, offering BA, BAc courses, regular classes with continuous evaluation.
Welcome back after the break, and you're watching Sunday Primetime English News. Condemning suspension of Nongpok Sekmai Police Station to OC over a viral video incident, Bishnu Nuha Youth Federation Yairipok BYFY demanded Manipur government to revoke suspension of the OC within 72 hours. As said, many Meitei women were allegedly brutally killed at Churchanpur, More and Torbung on May 3rd. He questioned government at the state and centre what action is taken against police and government officials who were on duty at these places on May 3rd.
Sigiba live sing adudi important oidabra hairiba numitu da taba police ki official sing amadi government ki official sing adudi makoi gi mathakta karamba government na action lakhut kiba leirabage government na su masana yajagiba home department da makoi gi police ki kanoda level da asoiba khara leigre haiga makoi ni action karimbo logdaba aduga department ki official singbu hariba case asida chenaba singbu suspend ambok tawdaba aduga ko yaripok ki manung chana leiba nongpok semai da tariba OC asibuna suspend torokpa chief minister masabagna mana pairiba matam da home aduda mana phajana control toba ngamdaba targadi ma masamag resign tawdriba kadi
Ma Panthoi Bisanglen Laishubam Madhubala warned that Langolapun
Pal Thambigani and Maruina Ngasi Marang the Gapuna Pao Matazi Adugi Tariba Sigi Matungina Quising as Samai Palsidi Langoni Rasida Sanghan Birakano Amadi Samlepal Tambigano Hibasiki Kongjang Sidania
Kongjang Hazari Leka Youth Development Club United Club Organization and Apunba Maira Paibi Lup Kai Shamthong Kendra Ward number 9 jointly organized a meeting. Urea fertilizers for Kharif season 2023 were distributed to farmers in Patsoi Assembly Constituency, Imphal West. Under the Imphal West District Agriculture Officer, Subdivisional Agriculture Officer Imphal West, one took main responsibility in distributing urea to the farmers at the residence of Patsoi MLA Sapam Kunjikeshore situated in Tera. In connection with this, Subdivisional Agricultural Officer Imphal West 1 Y Hemabati said, urea fertilizers have been distributed to farmers considering their difficulties in collecting urea from the relevant office premises and as an aid from the department in wake of the crisis in the state.
Department Sidra Labuk Mike Casey Sangnal the Inaway the Magdaquina Bangtok Javatorum 700 Kumba Bexne Quina Puzeraisi.
Month-long workshop cum training program on making Sapi Lanpi successfully concluded today at the residence of National Awardee Sapi Lanpi Guru Maishnam Lanini Devi at Wangkai Yonlang Lairak. The training program was held under the sponsorship of Chief Minister's Artist Singiteng Bang CM80 Scheme 2022-23 of Department of Art and Culture, Manipur. A total of 20 trainees who took part in the training program received completion certificates. State Bank of India, Imphal branch organized tree plantation program at Liberal College campus, Luwang Sangbam. SBI Imphal branch held the event under its corporate social responsibility. SBI Imphal branch Assistant General Manager Prabhat Raj Bongsi and Liberal College Principal Dr. W.E.B. Chaubi took part in the plantation program. Counseling cum interaction program for displaced children was held at a relief camp in Bishnupur Old DC complex. Displaced children would further continue until they started to lead a normal life. Hold a medical camp for students who are staying at the relief camp. Displaced students taking shelter at Ideal Girls College Relief Camp Akampa today visited Manipur Science Center in Takil Pad and Komalam Park Sports Complex. Thongju Kendra Relief Committee organized a trip wherein students from Anganwadi level till class 12 took part. Employees of National Institute of Technology, Manipur provided relief Ibung. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 20 injury in firing by suspected Kuki militants at Kwakta Ward number 3 of Bishnupur district. Federation of Civil Society Organization, Manipur stresses the need of people's representatives to work for the state instead of worrying over losing their post and power.
Tamo. Chak loire, chak chana ba torslao.